A good neighbor to nearby downtown Phoenix. We're at State Farm Stadium here in Glendale, Arizona. Up next, we're keeping it in the NFC for this one. Between the Seattle Seahawks and the Arizona Cardinals. It's one of the happiest moments for any football fan. Welcome back, friends. A new season is officially underway. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Cardinals decided to use the first of their 3 timeouts. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
Come on, set! 70 Timberwolves. Go!
Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Liking 18.
We'll go play action here. It's Milrow. Throw left side. Caught by Smith and Jigba. Free up the middle. It's a breakaway. At the 20. There it is. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks take a 6-0 lead right away. Jackson, Smith and Jigba with a touchdown. On is Katie York for the PAT. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Seahawks take a 7-0 lead as he starts this year 1-for-1. On now is York to kick this one away. Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing now off the play action. Jump off to his fullback. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
You know, as any quarterback is going to tell you, that's one of the most difficult things to do, knowing you're going to get blasted. That defender's coming right at you, but you got to throw an accurate ball. It does 2 things. Number 1, it strikes fear in the defense. And number 2, you gain respect of your teammates.
Thrown towards running back, but he comes up empty, incomplete, and now they're facing 3rd down. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. Throw here, 3rd down. He's got McBride complete. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
New set of downs from 37. He's going to throw it again. Pass him on the quick hitter. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Right side, quick pass, complete. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. 7 yards on that pickup. And it's going to give the Cardinals a 1st down.
At the 50-yard line.
Throwing from the gun. Short pass brought in. And this goes across midfield and into Seahawks territory. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit. And you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. Now I'm hungry. Hauled in. Again, it's McBride. And he's going to get it out past the 40 before he goes out. Give him 8 on that one. And it's good enough for an Arizona first down.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
They are throwing it again. Finds him over the middle. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. It goes to the hurry-up offense here.
Brings up second and 5 at the Seahawks.
On the ground, this is Trey Benson. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be third down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
From the gun on third down. It's caught by Harrison. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals finish off their opening drive. Marvin Harrison Jr. with the touchdown. One after try is good by Lutz. And the Cardinals tie it up as he nails his first try of the season. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. Here's Miller on the return. Field flipping effort there as he's brought down on the opposite side of the 50.
Hey, listen, I get it. I'm as guilty as anyone. So hyper-focused on offense and defense, often forgetting it's special teams in a play like that can swing a game. What a great return now to start out on the short field. And you've got to believe all this offense is thinking is let's capitalize and find that inside.
Halfway there on first down. That brings up second and 5.
Tight, 19 tight, 70 Timberwolves.
Running back sent in motion. That's incomplete on second down. Well, not what you like to see. Still just in the opening quarter of the season, and they have an injured player out there. Let's hope it's nothing major as he gets looked at. So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Here's Martinez. Shoots another one. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Ask for a little bit more on that one. As that running back's come up with more than he's used to on third down, he made it look like just another day at the office. I wouldn't expect every conversion to go as smoothly. He sure made that one look routine.
Ball finds his running back. This is Damian Martinez. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
And the Seahawks first down.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, first and 10.
Cut 19, cut 19. Here we go, here we go.
Throwing now, Milroe. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So second down now after the incompletion.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Milroe throwing again now on second down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Intended target that time was Kenneth Walker. And that's going to leave him with a tough third and long. So 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line.
Viking 18.
Milroe throwing on third down. And he's going to be dropped with a big hit at the end of that. But the effort still sets him up with a first and goal.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for a QB to inspire the guys around him, calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
Headed out right. And he'll score. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks break the tie here in the first. That one not easy, Brock. Threading the needle there. There was a lot of traffic in the end zone, but he found his man.
Yeah, that was an ill-advised decision, but when you give your receiver a chance, that's what they love. And sometimes you just have to trust your guys are better than theirs.
York to kick off.
Now is York to kick this one away. Fielded at the 7. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
29-yard line.
Cardinals into formation. It's 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. Able to hit Ryman, complete. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
You'll often hear it said, in my life experience, it's true, the NFL is a game of matchups, so much more than any level. And these tight ends, we see it time and again, are such a matchup nightmare down the field.
And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
3rd down from the gun. Escapes the pocket. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. The Cardinals out for the punt. And this is going to be his first punt of the new season. And this one's away and looking good. Nice angle on this one, headed towards the sideline.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. And he's able to manage a couple on that run. Offense in a hurry up here.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
To throw. Here's Milrow. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Cardinals are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
Intercepted. The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at the 35.
All set to go now from the 35. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. And that brings up 2nd down.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays and discussing them and all the different outlets and checkdowns. And usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense. Not on that one.
Left side into the hands of McBride. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals parlay the interception into points. Trey McBride, the touchdown. Lutz there to tack on the extra point. And the Cardinals tie things up at 14. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Here's Miller on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10.
Come on.
First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. Through the 45. And he makes it inside the 15 before he finally steps out. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he can transform a short completion into a big play.
And that is how our first quarter will end as that pass falls incomplete. We're through one quarter of this opening weekend of football. We're all knotted up at 14. We'll return to State Farm Stadium in just a moment. Back now for the second quarter. And the Seahawks, they have got to look towards the end zone. This is Walker on second. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
19 Chargers, 19 Chargers.
Third and long for him here. Into traffic, complete. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field. Keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow. Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. Things going well so far. And he showed some nice bursts on that run back, didn't he? Getting them all the way out to their own 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
And off to Benson to start the drive. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL. But it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
He gets it complete to his man, Tyreek Hill. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Back to pass on 1st and 10. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Another throw here on 2nd down. Finds him on the crossing route. And they take him down just as he gets inside that red zone. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Taken in by Hill, right side. And he's out of bounds at the 6-yard line. 1st and goal coming up.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. They'll run here. It's Benson. How about this? He can't even get past the line of scrimmage. No challenge for the end zone here.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on 1st down. More to come.
And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
A big moment for them here to begin this new season. Here's 3rd and goal. Benson. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Cardinals take a 2nd quarter lead. Trey Benson, the touchdown. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. Well, you can't do that. Got to avoid hitting the kicker. And because of that, the kickoff will be coming from midfield. The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. And into the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Milrow. And this one's incomplete. Too low as it skips off the ground.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Running is Martinez. Hop behind the line here on 2nd down, which is only going to make things tougher for this 3rd down coming up.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Offense looking to convert as they come up to the line, 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. And the defender's there to knock this away, and that effort means it's 4th down.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
Pulled in at the 20. And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up past their own 30. 1st and 10 from the 32. They'll begin this drive with Benson. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. He's dropping back to throw. Completed over the middle. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And it's going to give the Cardinals a 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
He's going to throw it. Into the hands of Michael Wilson. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it's good enough for an Arizona 1st down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
Working on 1st down. There's a screen to Benson. And they shut him down on this one. They get him behind the line, and that should push him out of field goal range.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that 1st down because you call a screen on 1st, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
They break the huddle. It's 2nd down now. Benson off his own read. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down. Offense to the line fast.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd and 13.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. Buys time, rolling right. All the way to the right. It's intercepted. And the Seahawks are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his 1st career interception. First down from the 42. We'll go play action here. It's Milrow. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
You know what they say about assuming? Well, it's the same way on a football field. You can never assume. If you stop assuming that 1st sacker's going to get to the quarterback, well, you could run yourself right into trouble. This defense didn't. They didn't take a break. And they finally get him to the ground.
Panther 11, Panther 11, the 70.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. This is brought in. Big gain for Smith and Jigba. Gain of 26 yards there. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
That's good for the Seahawks. First down.
Now it's Milrow. Here's a screen out for Walker. Space to the left. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks get some late points and the lead. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. So, Brock, good work there to finish off the drive in the end zone and retake the lead.
You just get this feeling every once in a while in games, this sucker's going to be a back-and-forth football game. So what a great job offensively to jump out in front here in the first half of play.
Now it's York to kick this one away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Cardinals take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's first and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. Arizona goes ahead and calls its second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. To throw here on first down. He completes it in traffic. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45.
It's a gain of 11. That's another Cardinals first down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. On the move, headed right. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive and putting it into practice right here. Don't see a throw you like. It's too tight a window. Don't risk yet another interception.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Shotgun snap, they'll throw. And that's incomplete with 7 seconds left. Time for one, maybe two more snaps. Trying to connect with Tyreek Hill there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. He'll throw it. Forced out to his right. He's just going to get rid of this one. So that is how our half will end. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. The first half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. Here's a return from the 7. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Cardinals take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Cardinals into formation. It's first and 10. They're going play action. He's going to dump this one off to the fullback. Complete. And they take him down at the 24-yard line.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Second down pass play coming. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down. Third and long. They're going to throw. McBride snags another one. And He's tackled after a big gain, but he's not going to get to keep the yards or the first down that he picked up either. We got a flag down in the neighborhood of holding. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. After the holding call, they're going to need even more now on third down. Third and long for him here. Look out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
We'll start from the 39. And a good return as he gets him up across midfield and into enemy territory. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. First and 10. Now an inside give to Walker. And a great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. They pick up 14 yards on that one, and that gives the Seahawks the first.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
60 Vikings, 60 Vikings. 18, 5 in. Trap 60, trap 60. Ready.
Here's Milrow, first and 10. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's second and 10.
60 Vikings, 6.
On the zone read, here's a give to Martinez. Defense follows the ball perfectly on that zone read and flows in on him for a loss. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Looking for the back that time. And they're going to be stuck with a fourth and long. Cade York now on for the field goal. This is going to be a tough one, 55 yards away. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll double their lead to 6.
That's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2 for 2 for this kicker.
And this is taken in the end zone, but not returned, so they'll bring this out to the 35.
They're on 35-yard line.
The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. First and 10 coming up. And they're going to throw out of the gun. Chased out to his right. Finds Benson on the check down. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Cardinals, first down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Now looking to throw. Finds Benson out of the backfield. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it's going to give the Cardinals a first down.
Cardinals, first down. First and 10.
Back to throw. Short pass brought in. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. He'll get 16 yards on that play. And it's good enough for an Arizona first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Benson on first and 10. He's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be second down.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there. Throwing
on second. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up.
Kate, I got to believe he hearkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Oh, it's an interception. And the Seahawks have it as he records the first interception of his young career.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful. Right, you've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. And this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
They're having gained about a handful there. Jalen Thompson, the man on the tackle.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground. You can throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
And that's good for a few. It brings up third down.
Tackle made at the 16-yard line. It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 2.
79 Broncos. Here we go. Cut. Panther and left. Cowboy 80. Trap 60. Trap 60. 19 Lion. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
You know, Kate, with the game that they put together, it's surprising to see them really run into any hiccups when they appear. They move the ball very well throughout, just unsuccessful on that 3rd down.
And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him.
First and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
First and 10 from the 32. Back to work after throwing the pick. Completed to his running back. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down. One play in, and they are already close to midfield.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
First and 10, looking to throw. Rolling into enemy territory. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. So they'll head up here, first and 10 from the 34. Back to throw. And that's incomplete. We've got a flag down, and there was contact, but is this going to go against the offense? So they had the incompletion, but the defense decides they'd rather take the penalty and the yards and play that down again. So the penalty backs him up. Here's a first and 20. Back to throw. Complete over the middle. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
Throwing it again here. Looking underneath here. Benson. Ooh, got him close to the line of the game. Down to the 25. 3rd and maybe a yard.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on a defense.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And this defense makes the stop in a big way to bring up 4th down.
Oh, that's a bummer right there, Kate. Nothing early open on that down. And I'd much rather see him try to go forward, keep 4th down and play. Taking that big a loss really rules out that kind of decision.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that cuts the lead in half, down to 3. Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Brings in the kick at the 9. He's got a lane up past the 30. And he's going to be out of bounds with some outstanding field position right at midfield.
50-yard line.
Hey, listen, I get it. I'm as guilty as anyone. So hyper-focused on offense and defense, often forgetting it's special teams in a play like that can swing a game. What a great return now to start out on a short field. And you've got to believe all this offense is thinking is let's capitalize and find that end zone.
This is brought in at the 15. All the way, touchdown Seattle! The Seahawks lengthen the lead at the end of the third. York now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Seahawks make it a 10-point ball game.
Cardinals 24.
On now is York to kick this one away. Fields this one at the 3. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Throwing from the gun here. Left side into the hands of McBride. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's Cardinals ball, and they could use a score. They come into the 4th trailing.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already at midfield.
Let's go. 60, Panther 11, Panther 11.
Back to pass on 1st and 10. Escapes the pocket. He's keeping it. And he will wind up out of bounds after a 1st down gain of right around 3 yards.
Well, you don't get the 1st down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives a defense and a defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Hits him on the out route. And it looks like he's going to be marked just a little shy of that 1st down. Ball at the 41, 3rd and short. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it 40 yards to reset the downs. From the gun on 3rd down. He's got McBride complete. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. It's a pickup of 26. And it's going to give the Cardinals a 1st down.
Cardinals 1st down. 1st and 10 at the
Working inside the red zone. Hauled in again, it's McBride. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. That's a gain of 13, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
1st down. 1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
New quarterback run here. Not able to make a push for that goal line. He's hit for a loss back at the 3.
Send a pretty clear message to the QB right there on that one. No one fooled for a second as they create the tackle for loss.
Went in the wrong direction the last play. Need to get forward 3 yards here on 2nd and goal. This time looking to throw. He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
And in for the Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals make it a 4-point game here in the 4th. Trey Benson, the touchdown. They can tack on one more now, bring things back to within a field goal. And they stop him before he gets much on the return.
That keeps the score Seahawks 34, Cardinals 30.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Here's Miller on the return. Races past midfield. And he'll go out of bounds after getting it all inside the kicking team's 45.
Hey, listen, I get it. I'm as guilty as anyone. So hyper-focused on offense and defense, often forgetting it's special teams in a play like that that can swing a game. What a great return now to start out on a short field, and you've got to believe all this offense is thinking is let's capitalize and find that end zone.
He put some juice on it. That one's caught at the 10-yard line. And they're going to have first and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were, and the QB just nailed it.
Receiver in motion, going left. From the red zone, on first. Flushed out of the pocket. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Seahawks now lead by 10. York now for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Seahawks drive their lead to 11.
Cardinals 30. Dave York to kick off.
Now is York to kick this one away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Pretty good field position here for the Cardinals as they get ready, first and 10. Back now, pressure coming. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Bron. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45.
10 yards.
Coming to the line for another first and 10.
First down.
He'll work against the blitz. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. They gain 11 on that play, and it's good enough for an Arizona first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 43-yard
Still
line.
sticking with the passing game. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. A nice gain and a first down there, Brock, on a throw that most quarterbacks would have shied away from.
You know, tight ends, these guys, about the only position that can make that look routine, fending off a couple defenders, and it's really why, Kate, they're such valuable commodities.
McBride snags another one. And he's short of the first after a mile gain.
We give a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
Hits him on the in route. And they haul him down after a gain of a couple. Leaves him in need of one more yard here on third down.
Third and 1.
Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. Shotgun now on third down. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal. So after the play, some obvious concern from their sideline as they watch their quarterback out there in some pain. Training staff running out to check on it.
Here we go.
Another throw for Fields. Too much on that, and it sails through the end zone, incomplete.
Okay, you get down to this tight red zone, and there's only so many pass plays you can run, largely because you don't have enough space to operate. Defense knows it too. Give those guys some credit. They were all over that one.
Oh, option play on second and goal. And they're going to keep him out once again. That sends him backwards, brings up third and goal.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
He brings it in. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Hey, chair. Right.
Desperation time here. And he's got it. Had to lay out for it, but touchdown. The Cardinals now within 1 score in the 4th. Tyreek Hill the touchdown. So the touchdown was only a part of it, Brock. They're going to go for 2 now and try to make this just a field goal game. Fields looking to throw this. He rolls to his right. And he's got it. That gets him 2 and puts them within a field goal here late.
Seahawks 41, Cardinals 38.
They knew what they had to do, Brock. They got the score and now need to pull off this onside kick. And it looks like the Seahawks are able to recover that kick.
Hey, the numbers don't lie. The numbers tell you, Kate, time and again, it is so hard to recover these onside kicks. And when you got an opponent prepared for it, well, that makes it even more difficult.
So first down from the 41. Milroe now to throw. Here's a screen now for Walker. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. So a timeout comes in. Looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
19 Tiger.
From the gun, Milroe. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. You cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
Here we go. 60 Maverick. 60 Bison. 18 Pioneer. Panther 11. Ready.
Back to throw it. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on 3rd down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. 4th down coming up.
So many coaches love 3rd downs and they practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game or already out of hand, coaches know got to execute and convert on these 3rd downs.
Mustang 19. Warrior 17.
He's back to throw. Complete on the slant to Watson. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Now with 2:09 left on the clock. We got a timeout from the defense. We've set it downs for him from the 31.
The 31-yard line.
Ready. Bronco 80.
Walker on 1st down. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard. And this defense wants the extra stoppage before the 2-minute warning as they take a timeout, 2:05 on the clock.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Hawk 70. Hawk 18. Robert 18. Trap 60. Ready.
Now it's Milroe. Into the hands of his running back, Walker. And they're going to be set up, Brock, with 1st and goal on the other side of the 2-minute warning.
Hey, check that. Come on, go.
Walker is in. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks making a 9-point advantage. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. York tacks on that extra point. And the Seahawks make it a 10-point ball game.
48, Cardinals 38. Cade York to kick off.
Now is York to kick this one away. Return starts at the 3. Making some progress here. And some excellent field position awaiting them. That return up close to the 40 before he went out. Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up.
Here we go, son.
Fields out of the gun. Short pass brought in. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45. The big play nets him 17 yards. And it's going to give the Cardinals a 1st down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
No timeouts and down 2 scores. They've got to find points quickly here. It's 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Fields. Cut down the left side by his running back. Oh, baby. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
There are times a quarterback's got to be blacksmiths. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. When you get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative, and this guy is.
Finds Benson out of the backfield. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Now Fields again. Hits his running back. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. Cardinals in the hurry-up now, racing the clock as they work to get set. Fields throwing once more. Knocked away, and that's going to be incomplete. Defender there, and that brings up 2nd down.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
Ball still sitting on that 14-yard line. Here comes 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Throwing again. It's Fields. He's got it. And he's out just before he can hit the end zone. But what a nice 1st and goal here from the 2.
Move the chains! Got to move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Here we go. Extend.
Out of the shotgun, Fields. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Cardinals in the hurry-up now, racing the clock as they work to get set.
Now 2nd and goal at the 11-yard line.
Back to throw. Here's Fields. Buys time, rolling right. Brought in. And he's to the 5 before going out of bounds.
Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket. It really does become, well, the schoolyard. And you got to scramble around. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
A big moment for them here to begin this new season. Here's 3rd and goal.
Here we go. Green test. Punch right.
Here he is to throw. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. Thought he had a touchdown there. And now it's decision time on 4th and goal. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. It takes a special quarterback to thread the needle. He couldn't do it.
You know what that's like? That's like passing across your own crease in hockey, Kate. That's a big no-no. When you challenge double coverage in the end zone, and let me tell you, coaches don't really like that either.
And we're going to stay at a 2-score game, Brock. That's incomplete on 4th and goal as they turn it over on downs.
Well, I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
So the Seahawks take this one on the road. And this isn't just any 1-0 start for them. They pick up what could end up being a key division victory to have later in this season. So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Seahawks winners as we say so long from Glendale.